Next news, breaking news.
The Trump administration just did something the left never saw coming, and the reaction is exactly as hysterical as you'd expect. The State Department's rolling out a limited edition America 250 passport to honor the nation's 250th birthday, packed with founding imagery, national symbols, and yes, according to reports, President Donald Trump's image is part of its commemorative design. That alone sent the media class into a tailspin, but it's bigger than a passport. It's a full-scale patriotic reset of American culture right as the country prepares to celebrate its founding. The people who hate that message are already exposing themselves. See, this matters to every American watching because a passport is not just a travel document. It's one of the clearest symbols of national identity the government issues to citizens. For years, the cultural elite tried to drain that identity of pride, tradition, and gratitude. Well, under the Trump administration, that era is over. America 250 is shaping up to be a nationwide declaration that this country will celebrate its birth unapologetically. And according to the State Department spokesperson, these specially designed U.S. passports will be released in limited numbers to commemorate the historic July anniversary. Fox reports the design includes references to the Declaration of Independence, the nation's founding, and a presentation supporters say looks powerful and unmistakably American. And that's, of course, why the left is furious. They do not object because it's ugly. They object because it's proud. They can't stand a federal government that reflects love of country instead of embarrassment about it. For regular Americans, this is a reminder that their institutions can once again honor the nation that they serve. While we're talking about protecting what matters, let me say this about your money. See, Noble Gold Investments understands something the media never tells you. Wall Street doesn't lose money on sell-offs, you do. They create the panic, wait for you to dump your position out of fear, and then scoop it up at a discount. See, the big banks are not selling their gold, they're buying yours. Every time the headlines scream, regular people sell. Every time regular people sell, the institutions are right there waiting with open hands. You built portfolio insurance for a reason. Don't let a red day hand it over to the people who cause it. And that's why I tell people to take a serious look at Noble Gold Investments. Go to nextnewsgold.com. It's linked below right now. You can receive a free 10th ounce American Gold Eagle with a qualifying account. Now let's go back to the story because the passport rollout is just one piece of a much bigger America First moment. Now here's the twist that corporate media really do not want you focusing on. It's not some isolated design update buried in a federal memo. America 250 is already spreading beyond Washington and into the private sector, which means patriotism is becoming visible again in everyday American life. Southwest Airlines has now announced a partnership with America 250 and unveiled a new aircraft called Independence One, wrapped in imagery celebrating 1776, the Declaration of Independence, and the original colonies. In other words, the celebration is going national. Fast. We have an astonishing development here. Simon Marks reacts to the White House radical redesign of the American passport. Oh, clutching my pearls.
State Department is planning a radical redesign of American passports to include a picture of President Donald Trump. Two sources with knowledge of the redesign have told The Bulwark, and my understanding is that now the White House has confirmed to Fox News that the redesign is going to be part of a 250th anniversary edition of the American passport, and it is going to feature Donald Trump's image. Imagine carrying a picture of Donald Trump on your passport in your breast pocket whenever you travel for the next decade, years after he has left power. Astonishing development here today.
I am very, very proud to be carrying a British passport, I have to say, Simon.
All this is the king decides to show up at the White House. Can you believe this guy clutching his pearls? Oh my goodness. Well, good thing you don't have an American passport, buddy. The British media meltdown tells you exactly why this landed so hard. Now here's the State Department's own rollout announcement. State Department unveils bold new design for America 250 passports. The launch is official. State Department spokesman Tommy Pigot lays out how these limited edition passports are being prepared. As the U.S. celebrates America's 250th anniversary, State Department's preparing to release a limited number of specially designed passports to commemorate the historic occasion. It's a patriotic anniversary release. Leftists are furious after Rubio's State Department unveils Donald Trump passport available as limited edition. 47's on the passport, along with our founders and the Declaration of Independence. So the passport fight's turning into a bigger America 250 movement. Meanwhile, Southwest rolling out its patriotic tribute with the debut of Independence One.
And 55 years of Southwest Airlines proudly serving this nation. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So ladies and gentlemen, this is Independence One.
You know, as I watch this, I think about those Brits having to carry the passport and then enter that plane. Oh my goodness. They probably have a stroke. From the public reveal to the flight schedule, the celebration's getting real. Flight radar covering it. Southwest introducing the new Independence One livery, celebrating the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It will be entering service on April 29th. Now that's a freaking plane I'd love to fly in, man. So it's ready for the skies. Here's some video of it in action, of them putting it together, painting it. Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. So the details show it's not corporate fluff. Here's the White House's own announcement of the passport. You can see a little animation they put together for you. The Patriot Passport unlocked. I think I might want to go get a new passport just to see if I can get one of these. Definitely. That's freaking awesome. So the White House is treating this like a culture war win. Ted Cruz celebrating the new plane unveiling for Southwest Air.
Southwest Airlines honoring America's 250th anniversary with a red, white, and blue 737. Independence One was revealed yesterday, making its maiden flight from D.C. to Dallas. As part of the celebration, Southwest is also investing $250,000 into groups its employees volunteer with.
Beautiful. So that's the real story. The established media want you fixated on whether Simon Marks at LBC is offended by the idea of carrying a passport that celebrates President Trump, the founders, and the Declaration. But the deeper truth is that the Trump administration is reclaiming the visual language of America itself. Symbols matter. Imagery matters. Remember they were tearing down all of our statues? See, what a country chooses to honor matters. For years, the left used government, schools, and corporate branding to tell Americans to look down on their own history. Now the message is the opposite. Remember who you are. Remember what this country achieved and celebrate it boldly. The passport, the aircraft, the anniversary branding, all of it points in one direction, that America is done apologizing for being America. So let's keep this simple. The Trump administration unveiled an America 250 passport that honors the nation founding, celebrates the 250th birthday of the United States, features the President of the United States, who just happens to be president at the 250th year. And the left is melting down. At the same time, corporate America is catching the wave, with Southwest launching Independence One as this patriotic moment builds across the country. This is what national confidence looks like. So if you're sick of the anti-American poison and you're happy to see patriotism back in the open, share this video right now. And drop a comment and tell me, do you support the new America 250 passport design, yes or no? Make sure you subscribe and tap that bell button. Better yet, tap raw feed, text raw feed to 844-840-4963. That's the number you see on the screen, so you can bypass big tech suppression of our work and get direct updates sent straight to your phone from me. And check out the Next News merch shelf below this video. America's 250th is coming, and thanks to President Trump, this country is finally celebrating like it means it.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.